Alright, let's go get started. Howdy howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to my Let's Play for Avowed. I do apologize for the couple of days it's taken me to upload another video in the series. I just started trying to take better care of myself, which meant going to the gym, and I'm gonna be honest, gym stuff not easy. So that's neither here nor there, but I have been feeling a little bit under the weather, maybe because I was pushing myself a little bit hard enough, but we are back for the Let's Play series, and we're about to continue on our story of the Animancy quest line that we've got going on here in the Emerald Stair. In our last episode, we finally got to figure out what happened with Giada's parents, as well as see that they are looking into basically investigating the Dream Scourge. But in order to do some more investigation, we need to come to Nekotetic in order to do some study on the Adra that's here inside. So that being said, if you like the content and you want to see more of my Let's Play, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me show you the gameplay, and let's go ahead and jump into it. I also leveled up since last episode. I think I may have leveled up the end. I didn't spend the ability points here, but I'm going to try to like do something fancy here. I think it'd be kind of interesting. So I took a melee ability. I actually ended up taking Charge. It's a fighter ability, but the only reason why I took this one is because it makes frozen enemies actually like shatter or explode. And so I'm going to try to see if we can actually pair that off with our ice knives or ice abilities in the future. I think that'd be pretty fun. Plus, it'll be nice to have like another activatable ability.
Remember these walls.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
I'll see the Dream Scourge and how to stop it. Anything can about the entity tethered to my soul. I'm keeping an open mind, no expectations. Do that third one.
You're thinking like an animancer, and that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
Oh, so you're just gonna expose everyone to Dream Scourge. I like it. Let's do it.
This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle. A whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door?
Who knew there'd be something hiding behind all
Not
that
the
vine back
result I was
there?
looking for, but a result nonetheless.
I felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
So find the source, cut it off the root. Alright.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
You want to go down the secret entrance. Any theories about what's going on here? We're walking into a trap. The door opened for a reason. Let's do that third one.
Trap or no trap, I didn't come all this way just to give up. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
Yes, it does.
I want... Did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
I mean, I'm pretty confident you did. You were messing with a whole bunch of gizmos.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Maybe a
We'll
little
talk
bit.
more once we reach the bottom.
Come and get me! This way.
Oh, he's frost resistant. Okay, well that's good to know. Let's go ahead and take a food here. Get rid of this poison.
Come on!
Well, those guys were a lot beefier than I imagined they were going to be.
Another win, but who's counting?
I can start that generator.
And I'll take care of it myself, seeing as how we have a really cool electric wand. Was there anything back here that we missed? I know that's the door we want to open. There's another one up here, okay. And oh, we got a part of the totem fragments here. That'll be definitely nice to have. All right. I was screaming. Was that me? Why was I screaming? It wasn't even that far off the ground. Oh. There's a thing over there.
Ready? Aim.
There's a chest over there as well. I'm assuming we're gonna hit it from this side if we wanted to.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless.
Poison
None
water.
for the abominations.
Alright. There's that. I'm assuming we could probably do like frozen grenades if we didn't want to like, hurt ourselves, which would be nice.
Look out. Some kind of trap over here.
Did that hurt? Hey, look at that. We actually managed to use the oh god. Really? Thanks, Kai. Thanks, Kai. We were safe.
What am I hitting? Need a man.
Right behind.
Ow.
Over here!
Oh, let's do it. Eh. Could have been better. Alright, so that guy was an enchanter. He brought those guys up. That's fine.
Done?
Well, they're
Who's
taken
hungry?
care of. Who's hungry? Oh, there's a door back there. Which means there's
Life into death. To think it
something
survived
somewhere to
all these
activate it.
years.
It's surprisingly colorful. I'm not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before, but I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost.
Ah, there we go.
should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down.
I knew we'd be able to get in here somehow. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is.
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Yep, probably. Where are we trying to get to? Just across? Yeah, we can do that. So glad we have all these grenades to look at. God damn it, Kai. That one friend who messes everything up. That is another good thing for having a charge with. Really? I can't run. Oh, I'm encumbered. It's not. It has nothing to do with Kai. Got it. Yeah. You know, I really did kind of like this totem. I know we're using Arcane Shield now, though. Or Arcane Veil. Which is nice for the knockback. I might actually see if we can find ourselves another good, reliable wand to use in our main hand. If only so that way we can have a Grimoire wand combo we could, you know, reliably jump to from time to time. Although, I mean, it's very hard to give up my
Aim where?
rifle. Please get away from me.
What in the name of Eora is that?
How does he keep on generating so much extra arcane? Like, it's not going away. Are they
I've seen anything like it before.
refueling their own?
I don't.
If I use something to get rid of it, let's bleed.
No,
Like-
this was alive once.
Ooh, giant
The people who
slumber.
lived here were terrified of it.
Let's see. Power attacks deal moderate stun damage, 20% damage against vessels. I actually really like the way that looks.
Never a dull moment with you in charge.
It doesn't seem like they're even losing.
Show me what you got.
Oh man, I can't move.
Let me catch my breath.
Ow. Oh shoot! I can't get a chance. Can't get a free, can I? Jesus Christ. Alright, it looks like they finally managed to drop their light shock accumulation. That was a very intense fight. I could have probably gotten a third person to get a better view of things. I was just kind of like really kind of locked in at the time. Sorry if I was quiet most of that time. Yeah. What a fight. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted the essence potion. There we go.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
Alright, so it said there were some enemies up here, but like higher up? Actually, it says this one's on the other side of this wall. Is there a pathway somewhere I didn't see? No, that's not it. That can't go through there. I didn't see a handle or anything. That guys did. I guess we'll just have to find another way over there. Nope, no way up there. Not explodable. Oh, okay, so maybe that's the way we're going. Let's do stuff this way with a little bit more visibility, see if we can get that. They're praying at the Adra.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
I gotta swap grenades. Oh man. Managed to get off a whole bunch of stuns there.
Come and get me!
Quick as a fox.
Oh.
Come on! Nicely done. If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra.
Well, we threw a whole bunch of grenades, and I think we actually kind of won on a lot of fronts there. Is that a... Well, yeah, obviously we're gonna hear you through the Andra, but I also wanna...
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
What about all the animancy gear we left behind?
The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Find us. You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
What are you? Who are you? No, I'm literally losing my mind. That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories for me? I didn't come here for you. I'm looking for traces of the Dream Scourge. We're gonna go with question 1.
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
If that's true, you'd have to be as powerful as a god. That's how you brought me back from the dead, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably it.
We are the heart in the soil, the lungs. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
A new god. How did you become, or how did you come to be? If you're a god, why has no one heard of you?
Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life.
Okay, so we actually have a name for it now.
Sapadal.
Let's see, does Sapadal actually have a history here? Sapadal is your divine patron and the god of the living land. Imprisoned and alone, they rattle the bars of their cage and cry for the help that only you, their godlike, can provide. Okay. In all my studies, I've never encountered your name.
None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
And now I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge. This is about freeing you from your prison, isn't it? That's why you've reached out. Wait, if I'm connected to you as your godlike, why didn't you tell me before? It's actually a fair question. Let's go with that one.
This prison clouds our mind, our memories as murky as fetid water. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
The garden? A poison sea? You gotta give me more to go on than that.
Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
And then you'll help me in the Dream Scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us.
Oh, so we get another ability.
Accept it.
Yeah. A sliver of your power is a sliver of your soul. Your gift makes me a little bit more you.
A mere drop in a lake, a drop of our blood, our sap, given to nourish you. We would never harm you, seed of our soul. We could not, even if we wished such cruelty. Your will remains yours.
All right. You
Take
give me
it
your power.
with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Thorn of Sapadal. Fires a thorn of energy. It passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. That's actually really good. I like the sound of that. Hopefully it's as strong as it sounds.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
You thought I was dead, didn't you?
Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. But I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden. They called it the garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Sapadal is a god of the living land. Apparently, I am Sapadal's godlike. Oh. Let's say god of the living land.
I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
They didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the living lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
My watcher told me the Adra in the living lands is different. You think Sapadal's trapped inside the Adra? Let's see a watcher. Let's go with that one.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the living lands is their prison, their tomb.
Sapadal wants me to free them. There must be a connection between Sapadal and the Dream Scourge.
You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet, anyway. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I wouldn't turn down help. We also don't know if they can be trusted.
Indeed. That will be for you to judge. The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the halls of Tabaru Sanakis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
After everything we've learned, maybe the governor will invite you back. What does that mean for Emerald Stair, though?
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Wait. We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Are we under attack? Is this happening now, or is it a memory?
We were sure they came. Was it the past?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
I have a bad feeling. We need to head back to Fior Mesiverno.
Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
No, we did
Come on.
actually...
There's a way up those stairs.
We did actually prevent the, I think we prevented it at least. The invasion.
Unseen, unheard.
I'm hoping that we did actually manage to stop it. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Good, okay. So I managed to open that door inside here. So what's that lead to in here? More awakened Audra. So nothing super fantastic. I was hoping for like a hidden item or whatever, but it's whatever. Let's head up the stairs.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take...
I don't believe there is. Oh, it's on fire. I was so certain that we'd have stopped it from happening.
Andra's dead. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Alright, let's go.
I just hope...
I don't...
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make
It
sure.
says it saved the city from being saved. That's the achievement I just got. How did,
I can't believe this.
But it's clearly still on fire.
Oh, Mesiverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I would be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy.
My turn.
Alright, we're going down this way. Oh,
Not bad for a scholar.
wait a minute. Have I not been over here before? we've already saved the city apparently, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to see what this wire leads.
Here it comes.
I want to know what see, that wire was going into the rock. So there it is. Ah. I don't think we've actually worked our way down the mountain like this here.
I hope
Not
everyone is
that it's
safe.
super important. We've wiped out
We
most
keep
everything
setting
else
these
here.
lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years. Oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree
Uh,
with you more.
Again and again they strike.
We're not too far off. That's why I decided to run, because, I mean, it's just cool to see it from a distance. Looks like we have dead enemies here in the road. I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Are these, steel garrote? Okay. That's my favorite thing to see, is dead steel garrote in the road. That shows a clear sign of something good having happened here. What was this hiding under here? A skeleton?
Hey kid, let's set out. We've tarried long enough.
Candied nuts. Oh, I thought I could help him for a second.
Good news, envoy.
There's the city. Thank
Envoy, over. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him.
Let's see, the cigarette report to Inquisitor Lodwin. Not a deer.
Good point. I'll just bring the masked warlord who answers to no one in for questioning. That isn't going to happen. We caught this one alive, so any justice we mete out will be on his head. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
That was my doing. I killed the reinforcements in a hidden camp.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen, I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half.
Not to contradict you, but a proper vivisection is actually quite gentle.
You know I was bluffing, don't you? I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess. So you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, Kerr. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno.
So I figured. Tell me why.
Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Execute him. We need to set an example for everyone in Lodwyn. Or, send him back to the embassy in Tane. I've been trying to go the good guy route.
I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
I can't wait to find out. See you around, Envoy. Thanks again.
A fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's property. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
All right. So it looks like we can... Oh, there's the governor right there.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Stilgarrote before they could cause any serious damage.
It looks like they're preparing for an attack on Fior. Not to worry, Governor. I assume everything is in order. Something about that hidden encampment rubbed me the wrong way. There we go.
You listened to your instincts, and they were right. No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
Let's see. We weren't exactly friends. Yeah.
I don't think she knows the meaning of the word. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarrote have declared war on the living lands.
Let's see, Inquisitor Lodwyn did threaten to break the frontier. Ambassador Hilgard wanted a diplomatic relationship.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradise. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
It isn't too late to prove yourself.
Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother is the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as our lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
Go ahead, Gianna. Tell him everything.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Giada can help. Well, they spoke to me through the Audra. Apparently they need my help.
You have no idea what this thing is. But now you're helping it?
He may be compelled by his godlike nature. It would be wise not to question such things. First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
Paradise is under Adairan control.
Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Take your people of Thirdborn, study and help however it can. I honestly think they should do that one. Because if they go to Paradise, they're also, you know, under the thumb of the Adairan Empire. That's just going to cause more rebel breakouts.
Our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Do either of you know about a place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
Once Yatsley joins us, we'll have more scholars and fighters.
You'll need both to survive the Living Lands, but at least you won't be lacking in good judgment.
Don't speak too soon.
I can promise you a good brain, but it doesn't always come with good judgment. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend, and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the living lands with a friend.
Heck yeah. And we managed to hit level 15.
To Shatterscarp then.
We got an ability point here. I honestly don't think this was a... I'm gonna reset. Kind of sucks that you actually have to invest all the points again, but I mean, I guess it's not too terrible. Wait, why is it not giving me? Oh, I guess I have to take like one of these first. There we go. Okay, I see. Anyways, while I go ahead and re-put my points back into all this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. In our next episode, we'll finally take on the route to Shatterscarp and see what they've got going on there. That being said, if you like the content and you want to see more of my playthrough for Avowed, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the game. And until next time, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.